Alright, what's good, YouTube? Prince here. Here with a Tekken 7 video. I wanted to talk about Season 4 for Tekken 7. I just want to get right into this because this is going to be like a 7-minute long video, and I just want to get this out really quickly. I want to say Season 4 has definitely been the best season so far for Tekken 7. I want to say the improved netcode with the rollback netcode is greatly appreciated from Namco, and the most underrated ability from the most underrated set from this like Season 4 update is actually being able to see whether or not your opponent is playing on a wired connection or a Wi-Fi connection. Obviously, a wired connection is superior to Wi-Fi. If you're playing rank, before you get an indicator, before a match starts, you get a prompt that lets you know, hey, this opponent, I don't know what this guy's name is, this opponent is playing on wired connection. Do you want to accept this match? Of course you want to accept the match. This person is playing on a Wi-Fi connection. Do you want to accept this match? You have the option to be like, okay, this guy's playing on Wi-Fi. You know what? I think I'm going to skip this. I'm going to cancel and try and search for somebody else. Okay, this guy's playing on wired. I'm going to play this guy because he's playing on a smooth wired connection and it says 5 bar. And with wired, if someone's at a 4 bar or 5 bar, it's going to stay at a stable 4 or 5 bar, which is not the case with Wi-Fi. So if you're one of these Wi-Fi players, definitely switch to a wired connection. You'll have a more enjoyable time playing this game online. And addressing the rank reset for Tekken 7, I know a lot of people are complaining about the rank reset. Well, not too many people, but some are. Honestly, it's very pointless. And I just wanted to go into why I feel like it's very pointless for it to even be a rank reset or anything in general. And that's mostly because the online experience for rank matches is fraudulent. I gotta be real, you guys. Like 90% of the players that play rank matches in Tekken 7, they're sweet. They're bitch made. My main problem, and what I feel is the problem with Tekken 7 online, if you're one of the people that actually like enjoy trying to play rank, is there's too many duckers. There's too many people quitting. So far, Namco did not implement a system in Season 4 to punish people for rage quitting in this game. Or like there's no penalty at all for rage quitting. And I heard people that are playing on PC are updating their save file, so anytime they lose a match they can just upload their save file again and they start from scratch, which is crazy to me, honestly. But that's not even my biggest problem. The main problem for me for Tekken 7's rank system is, honestly, it's just the people that continuously just duck in between matches and just refuse to run it back, and then plug when you beat them, and there's no penalty. Namco needs to implement a rage quitting system. If somebody rage quits on me, maybe you don't want to give us a full point, but you can at least give us half a point. Whatever point we were going to get for them for beating them, at least give us half the point, so that way we feel like we didn't waste our time. And my whole thing for rank, it just doesn't feel as rewarding as it used to be in Tekken Tag 2. I know that people are finally able to attain the highest rank possible since we now have enough players to do so, but the problem is your rank really doesn't matter in Tekken 7. A lot of people have this notion that your skill level is tied to your rank, which is just not true. If you take somebody like Arslan or JDCR, the best players for Tekken right now, and we take away their rank, they're still the best players in Tekken. It's pointless. It does not matter at all. And when you play rank, the whole 90% of your online experience playing rank matches is your opponent leaving after just one game. You play one match, you win, they leave. You play one match, you lose, they leave. And a lot of that's tied to the fact that a lot of these players don't want to risk losing their shiny ranks that they've struggled so hard to obtain. I see people with like 6,000 matches, 6,000 wins, and they're only at like Mighty Ruler or Suzaku. Now, if you're one of these people, I gotta be real with you. Like, I keep it real on this channel. You're probably trash at this game, but you're stagnating. You're not improving. You're stagnating. You refuse to actually go into training mode and actually learn proper matchups or make use of the replay feature to figure out what you're doing wrong. And you're one of these flowchart players that are just stuck in a flowchart mindset. And you do the same thing regarding any situation, regardless of whether or not your opponent knows how to fight or defend against your character or not. And you're just stuck in this little loop and you can't get out of it. Which is why, like this guy right here, he has 997 wins with Kazuya, and he's at Divine Ruler. That is actually enough matches to be at least Tekken God or Emperor or True Tekken God. I'm just keeping it real. Like, it is what it is. I got Kunimitsu at a Eternal Ruler with like less than 100 wins or some shit like that, or something like that, or whatever. And people just refuse to like truly get better. What people do is I like to call this the anti-download strat. To avoid getting downloaded, players in this game will play one match against you online in rank, and after that one match, if it was a close game and they won, they leave because they don't want to run the risk of running back another match with you, and then you actually beat them because it was already so close, and now you have info on how they play, on what their playstyle is leading into the next game. So to avoid taking that loss, they just refuse to run it back, and they go and search for another opponent that they'll have an easier time trying to beat. The only way these players are going to run back a match with you, or give you a proper run back or a proper set online, is if they bodied you so convincingly, like it was like 3-0, they got 2 perfects, they're convinced that you didn't know how to deal with their character, and they feel like they can bully you into a free promotion. That's the only way that 90% of these players are going to run it back with you, and it's the honest truth. A lot of people that do that are probably watching this video right now, and it is what it is, because there's nothing really people can really do about it. And I feel like one proposal that Namco could do, I guess you could say my Tekken 7 wish list for future updates for this game is Namco needs to implement a system that punishes people for leaving matches. These disconnect thing is just not working. We need to actually get like at least half a point where somebody leaves against us, or just give us the full point and win. I feel like Mortal Kombat did it the best, where they have the quitality. If someone disconnects, you get the win, and then you move on about your business and you just go on about your day. It is what it is, right? And I also feel like, just like Mortal Kombat, Tekken 7 needs to have their own type of combat league, where if people play a ranked match, they're first into a 1-2 set. They're first into a best 2 out of 3. You force the players to play a best 2 out of 3. So now, if I play someone and I beat them, and then we run back a match, and then they beat me, if they leave after beating me, they forfeit the set, and I get the extra point, and then I just move on. This way, it makes it so players actually now have to learn how to adapt to the player's playstyle and get better at the game. And I think it would actually be a significant change for Namco, and yeah.